if it can ever be turned off, if it can ever be turned off and I can refuse contact with the entire world, no contact, no anything at all, no telepathy with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Scooter Braun, anyone's like entry or awareness of me, which was a while ago. It started, it got worse gradually. If there's ever a point where you can turn it off and just let me be alone again, like it isn't right or healthy for the brain, I would like to. The traumatic reaction from it is just to refuse all contact with people and then just go and do a lot of drugs. And like, I would just eventually like, and you know that after you've had that happen to you, you just wouldn't be like, I don't even know if they can turn it off or if they ever would, like, leave me alone, but interaction with me, communication with me, without any agreement or, like, consent, and it's prevented me from having real relationships. Friends, strangers, they can't really know me or understand me, they don't really get close to me. My security is bad, so I've had these deep telepathic relationships, but real people, they haven't known me or cared about anything that's gone on, that's actually happened in my life. Like, these are real relationships with, like, my dad and stuff, and people just haven't cared because it's like it's my own reality and they're sharing it or whatever. And, like, nobody's had the chance to really, like, physically connect with me. And it's like, if it ever was able to turn off and I was able to feel that, do you know what that's like for the brain? Like, it's crazy, like, especially after I was physically abused that many. That's why it feels so bullied. The chance for it to ever end, ever get the money, and ever have my peace feels very bullied. It's a very feeling of that being bullied. Like, you'll never be able to do that. It just feels really bullied. Really bullied. And the brain would just be like, wow, and you would just go and do a load of drugs and just not speak to people. And you would really see it for what it was, and how every time they're doing that with your body, do you know what I mean? Like, how every time they're doing that with your body, it's actually like, no, and you would just go off and not speak to anyone and just do a bunch of drugs, and just eventually you would just die. And it's like, the people who are involved in that, they should, like, the people, they'll never be publicly held accountable for that. And there'll never be, like, a public discussion about why that had to happen. Why he wasn't just left alone. Like, I want to, like kill that part of my brain, like, so badly that it's, like, horrifying. And, like, that because I was so murdered and assaulted, like, I was, like, sexually assaulted, like, and bullied, like, the chance to do that, and you just don't want to even have any relationship with the outside world at all. I literally just want, like, the money, the money, and, like, people to know that I exist, and be like, he's doing that, okay, and then eventually, like, one or two people or whatever, and then just, like, that's it, because it was horrifying.